Jump in the deep end, trying to swim but you're sinking. I don't know the reason, just needed something different.
Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. When I did my last Oberon armor strip video, I remember seeing someone asking about a renewal build for Oberon, and I believe, in my own opinion, that it should be geared towards helping squad mates and not just the player alone. So that's why it took a little bit of a time to solidify the build, test it, swap mods out, switch things around, and of course, as usual, I now have the solid build, and that is why I'm bringing it to you right now. Now, it is also quite true that, and I know a lot of people will say this, there are also several builds out there focused on defying death or survival, and while this build may have few similarities, this will not make you completely invincible in high levels. You can still die. Now, Renewal of course will be the main focus here, and of course we will be having other added things such as mods and also things such as augments. Now, to begin, I am using a 2-former Oberon Prime for this build, and our sole focus after Renewal will be power strength and some balance between range and duration, because that is also quite important. Now, unlike my previous build for the 100 armor removal, this one will need as much power strength as you can, and we'll be utilizing some utility mods as well. Other than strength and basic mods, I have also equipped both Phoenix Renewal and Quick Thinking to help this build. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, and you're about to type it right now, I know you're thinking, well, maybe those two mods do not synergize. Well, the truth is, yes, they do not synergize, but Quick Thinking is there because Phoenix Renewal has a 90-second cooldown, and in between that time period, you want to have something that will help you survive because you have 90 seconds. Now, I would wish that DE will reduce it to 60, but I guess they want to stop people from spamming it. So within that 90-second period, Quick Thinking will help you whenever your health reaches 0. However, if you're not going anywhere above level 70, then I will suggest that you switch out Quick Thinking for Steel Fiber, or switch it out for Vitality or any other survival mods out there, or you might even want to switch it out for another augment. Now, anything above level 70 will begin to melt your armor, so in some cases you don't just want to stand in one spot, you want to move around as well, because that will be the main goal for you. Now, I do not believe anyone will just stand in there and let them receive a whole rocket barrage of damage. Moving on from that, Transient Fortitude, Power Drift, and Blind Rage will put your power strength to about 264%, but you will take a hit on efficiency as well, because that Blind Rage will greatly reduce your power efficiency. Now, I will suggest to either combining this with Filleting Expertise, however that will also reduce your duration as well, or my personal favorite, I would say just use Rage or use some of your Hunter set mods, and that will also help you as well. Of course, using Hunter Adrenaline will help. Now, remember, once again, Quick Thinking doesn't really activate unless your health is at 0. So you may not see the effect of Quick Thinking. If you have Phoenix Renewal that just activated, of course you will not need Quick Thinking right then and there. However, after that effect, after that 5-second invincibility phase, then Quick Thinking will start activating whenever you reach 0. But if you never reach 0, then you will not see that effect, and Quick Thinking will not affect your squad mates, but Phoenix Renewal will affect them. So that combo is completely fine and is quite perfect. Now, Growing Power is an aura that can also be switched out. If you want, you can switch it out with something else. You can use maybe some increase in melee damage. It's all up to you, and you can even change the aura polarity as well to balance out and fit what you want and fit your playstyle. But the effect can also help some power strength through, so that is the main reason why I have Growing Power. Once I hit an enemy with a status effect, then I can activate my abilities and also get more health over time and also more armor. So that is the main reason why I have Growing Power. So how does this mods, how does it set up, how does it translate to gameplay? Well, this means you have a heal of 105.6 health per second, and the initial heal when you cast Renewal of 330 health. So that is also impressive. Now, the armor from Renewal will be based at 528 with this build, and this also means you can support less tanky frames. You can have a frame, maybe a frame like Nyx, that has a very low armor, and you can give him a little bit of survival in addition to the Renewal that you have. Now the use of Phoenix Renewal will help the squad mates as I mentioned, and it will give them that undying effect for about 90 seconds, and they have 5 seconds of invulnerability, which they can also use to get out of the way. Now as you can see here, I am standing against a level 130, and after the Phoenix Renewal effect, quick thinking is helping. You can see it triggering from time to time. Now of course at the end of the day, if you just stand still, you will end up dying. Now for an individual player, you can add arcanes to help you survive. You can add arcane deflection against slash damage, arcane guardian to give you increase in armor. Whichever arcanes you want to use, it is not a must, but these are some of the things that you can use to boost and improve your gameplay. Though at this point it is much of an overkill, I will say, to have arcanes on there, it is much of an overkill. Now I will also say the healing potential of Oberon can be argued versus other frames, as I have mentioned in the beginning. Some people will say that Trinity is still better, and some people will even say Limbo is better. So either way, it is all up to you to decide which one fits you, which one fits your personality and also your playstyle. Now having 4 Oberons on the same squad and using this also makes it a lot much amazing, makes everybody a lot more tankier, and also helps everybody with survival. Now let me know what you think about this build and if you will be trying it out as well. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more. And as always, it is DA signing out. I'll see you in the next one.